today I'm going to talk to you about some moisture. So as we know, Mary just went over washing the hair, and we're going to move into talking about how we can moisturize our hair. So something that I want to touch on is there are different types of moisturizer. So you can moisturize your hair by using leave-in conditioners. So this is a spray leave-in conditioner, and you also have the option of like a cream leave-in conditioner. Here's what that looks like. And these would go in the hair right after you wash it. You can also use like a coconut oil. This is the consistency. Some of you have received these products in our bags. And here's another coconut oil. This is more like a actual oil that whenever you open it, it has a small hole you squeeze and you're able to apply. How do you make leave-in conditioner? It's really simple. You just need some water, your favorite conditioner, and just a little bit of coconut oil. You do not have to use coconut oil. This is going to be a really nice spray for us to be able to spray. We have enough water that it's going to help with wetting our hair as well as conditioning. One of the best techniques to use is to section your hair in 4 parts. It does not necessarily have to be, they don't have to be straight parts. It's just for manageability. And clip each section of the hair like this. So after you part your hair, you're going to want to use your spray leave-in conditioner that you created. I'm going to spray the hair, and you're going to comb it out. It's easier to comb through the hair when the hair is wet and moisturized. It helps with the tangle, so it's not going to hurt the kids as much, which is why moisturizing is also important. Even though you're coming straight from washing, if the hair starts to dry out a little bit, because our hair will air dry quickly, you just want to grab your bottle, spray it down. Now we're going to move into our O. We're going to get a little bit of oil, just a small amount. And it just depends on the hair texture and type. Sometimes you need more because the hair is thicker, and some people's hair really absorbs moisture. Then we're gonna just comb through again. We wanna make sure everything is moisturized from our scalp all the way down. And then we're gonna add in our product, which would be our cream or whatever styling product you use of your choice. And you will add that in last. And after using that, then we would say to style your hair as desired. Show you what our mannequin's hair looks like. So this is us using our lock method and it being moisturized, and here is the back. So here's the back of our hair. This is after it has dried. So you are able to see the difference between what parts have been moisturized and what parts are dry. So you see how there's a little bit of frizz here, not as much definition. And anytime you add moisture, it's always going to give you some more definition and give you the ability to define. Why is moisturizing hair important? It is really important for our hair to be moisturized in order for it to look healthy, in order for us to not develop any issues with scalp, which would be dandruff, which would be white flakes in the scalp area, which can always, you know, fall into the hair itself, and that's just because it's dry. It helps us with manageability with our hair, so we're able to easily maintain it and we're able to comb through it. It also helps to prevent dry hair, which can cause hair to become brittle and break off really easily, especially in the summertime. We have our children swimming and the chlorine. It is super important that even if their hair is in braids, that you wash their braids and wash their hair, whether that be a co-wash depending on how often they're swimming and getting in that chlorine, and moisturizing their scalp and moisturizing their hair, because that chlorine is really going to dry the hair out. Whenever the water dries in your child's hair, that's also going to, you know, dry if there's no additional moisturizing agents. So the summertime, especially because we're going to be in the sun is going to dry the hair, and it's going to be a lot easier for that breakage to occur. So we want to make sure that all summer we are keeping our hair moisturized, especially if we are doing things like another way to determine whether hair needs moisture is to just look at it. So if the hair is looking really dry, if there are dandruff flakes in the scalp or in the hair, you're going to want to add some moisture to it as well. It sometimes depends on the hairstyle. Whenever your hair is out, like our mannequins, typically you're going to need to apply moisture a little more often, versus if your hair is in a style like a braided style or some kind of natural twist or any other style that is what we would call a protective style. Is just a style that keeps your hair away from heat. It keeps your hair moisturized. So braiding is a great one because you've properly moisturized your hair and now you're braiding it. So that moisture is going to continue to stay in your hair. So yes, you will need to add moisture to the scalp and maybe sometimes add some moisture to those braids, but not nearly as often as you would if you decided to go a full week of wearing something like a wash and go. As far as styling, it just kind of depends on the style to determine how often you would need to moisturize.